This course is broken up into 10 separate modules. The modules build on one another, so unless you've already had some exposure to Python, you'll need to follow them in order. We'll start with getting Python installed onto your system and orienting you a bit. We'll then cover language elements, features, idioms, and libraries, all driven by working examples that you'll be able to build along with the lecture. We're firm believers that you'll learn more by doing than just by watching, so we encourage you to run the examples yourself. By the end of the course, you'll know the fundamentals of the Python language. You'll also know how to use third-party libraries, and you'll know the basics of developing them yourself. We'll even show you how to package up your code to make it easier for others to use what you've written. The course modules are 1. Getting Started, where we cover installing Python, look at some of the basic Python tools, and cover the core elements of the language and syntax. 2. Strings and Collections, where we look at some of the fundamental complex data types, strings, byte sequences, lists, and dictionaries. 3. Modularity, where we look at the tools Python has for structuring your code, such as functions and modules. 4. Built-in types and the object model, where we examine Python's type system and object system in detail, and where we develop a strong sense of Python's reference semantics. 5. Collection types, where we go into more depth on some of the Python collection types, as well as introduce a few more. 6. Handling exceptions, where we learn about Python's exception handling system and the central role that exceptions play in the language. 7. Comprehensions, iterables, and generators, where we explore the elegant, pervasive, and powerful sequence-oriented parts of the Python language, such as comprehensions and generator functions. 8. Defining new types with classes, where we'll cover developing your own complex data types in Python using classes to support object-oriented programming. 9. Files and resource management, where we'll look at how to work with files in Python and where we'll cover the tools Python has for resource management. Finally, 10. Shipping working and maintainable code, where we'll show you how to use Python's testing, debugging, and code distribution facilities to produce code that works and can be used by others.